Hello, today and we're going to take a further look at the Floureon 4K Sports A3 action camera. I've already done an unboxing video of it and having a look at the accessories you get with it. But this is we're going to take a look and see the functions on the camera itself. So as you can see, this is the front of the camera. You turn it to the side, a couple of buttons there. So look at the back, you see, I think it's already on, yeah. You see the 2-inch LCD screen here. You see two, what looks like USB ports, but one is a USB port, it's a micro USB port, and the other one's an HD out, so it's like a micro high definition cable thing, so you got to buy that separately. You probably can get them somewhere, but I haven't got one. So yes, we see the LCD screen. It turns itself off if you leave it for a few minutes. So let's turn it back on. So if you can see that, so if you push the front button, you get right. When you turn it on, it'll come to this one. So the default is 1080p, 60 frames per second, but you can change the default to whatever setting you want, really. So if you choose the next setting, that'll take you into the camera stills mode. So it's set on the highest, 16 megapixel. Push it again, and this is the slow motion part. So you can take a video of slow motion, which is a good feature. There's only two different settings to this one. It's the 1080p and a 720p one, but I will show you it. Click it again. It tells you how many pictures you've taken or videos combinedly. Yeah, so then you click out, and this is your settings menu. So yeah, let's stay in the settings menu, and first thing you got to push it OK again. No, you don't. So you're in your settings menu, push OK. So that'll take you to the video camera settings. So we got video resolution. It's to 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's what it's set on, but you can change that. And you've got different options. So let's go from the bottom and work our way up to the top. Right. So at the bottom you got 720p, 30 frames per second, 720p, 60 frames per second, 720p, 120 frames per second. Now that's something I do not have on my my video camera, my phone, which is Sony Xperia XZ, and you know, I bought that because of the camera. But yeah, but let's have a look. Keep going up. 1080p, 30 frames per second. 1080p, 60 frames per second. And when you have 2.7K, that's something else I don't have on my Sony Xperia XZ. So you can only have that as 30 frames per second, and obviously 4K, 30 frames per second only. So there's a lot of different options there you can do a video with. So let's get out of that. Let's just keep it on its default. So next along the line is push the front button, take you to the camera mode. So we push on camera. So we say all different options here: exposure, white balance. You got Wi-Fi, but that'll let you connect to a phone. Image, you can rotation, so you can rotate the image. Driving mode. No, this ain't the camera mode. This is, I've gone past that. This is just basically the other all different settings. So then you push it again. This is the settings. So language, you set your time and your date. Format, you can format your card. Reset to factory settings and firmware version. So nothing really there. That'll take you back to the beginning. So let's have a look at more of the video recorder. So you can obviously record it with sounds or off and on. Timed, lap, close. What's that? Oh, I pushed the wrong button, sorry. Damn. Right, let's go to that. Time lapse, push OK. So we have close, 4.12, I'll just, so 30, 60, so there's quite a lot of different options there. Loop recording. Sorry, pushed the wrong button again. Doing it all sorts of times now. So loop recording. So 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So I'll just keep that as close. Slow motion. So this is where you can select your slow motion defaults. So you've got two presets. You can either, well, I say presets is the only options. So you've got the 1080p 60 frames per second or the 720p 120 frames per second. I'll just keep it on the top. So that's all the options there in the camera. So if we push that button, so these are your photos. So as I said, you can choose the resolution. So that did I show you that? Well, I don't know. So you can have 16 is the top, highest you can have. Lowest is 2, 5, 8 or 12 or 16 megapixel. So they're your different defaults you can have. So I'll keep it on that. So you've got timed. Obviously this is when you time. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Stopped for some reason. So we've got time. Let's go into time. So this is like your if you put it on a, if you want it to count down, so you've got 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. You can only go up to 20 seconds. Right, what about auto? So that means, I keep pushing the wrong button, I do apologise. So let's go back to auto. Auto, 3 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't know what that auto is. Drama shot. So whatever that is, so got drama shot. So let's go out of it. So let's go to the next settings. I think I've showed you this. White balance. So you can choose different. This is probably for the flash, so I'll keep it on auto. Wi-Fi, as I said, you can connect to other phones. Image rotation, well, you know, that just reverses the image. Driving mode, so you can obviously use this as a dash cam. Light source frequency. Bloody, I keep pushing the wrong button, I'm sorry. Right, let's go back down. So where did I go? Light source frequency. 50 Hz or 60 Hz, I'll keep that on auto. LED indicator lights, we'll keep that on. White LED. I do apologise for this. My phone keeps cutting off because I think it's a hot day and it's overheating or something. It's just warning me. Alright, so white LED. Auto screensaver. So you can turn that off, and because you just don't see the point of screensaver. Auto shutdown, 5 minutes. Time watermark. That's your timestamps. So we'll look across. These are your settings. So you've got your language, date and time. Obviously we know what that is. Set your time. Formats the card. Reset to factory settings and firmware version. I've showed you that, and that takes you back to the start. So yeah, that's it. So good little camera. As I say, the microphone ain't that good. Maybe make a good Christmas or present for maybe like a child or something. Maybe, you know, this would be good to take away on holiday with you if you taking or want to put it in the water. It does come with a case. Obviously no way for the professional, and nothing, you can't compare this to the GoPro or anything like this, but for a cheap little camera, I think it's pretty good for the price. I mean, for 28 quid, come on, you ain't gonna expect much, are you? But I think it's good for. I'm going to use it quite a lot for different stuff. I'm glad to have it. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.